Hey everyone, welcome into Siren Records Monterey. It's Fresh Catch Friday, and we have quite a lot of new releases on vinyl, some reissues, and I guess what I should tell you before we even get started is yes, there was a new Tyler the Creator album that dropped today, but it's not on vinyl at this time, so everybody just relax and wait. And right now we're going to talk about what is here on vinyl and what we have going, okay? So I'm just going to start with my pick of the week, and then I'm going to showcase a couple of little things for you, and then we'll just go ahead and like really get through this stuff fast so we can start our weekend. Okay, so my pick for you this week is Buck Cherry. This is Hellbound, and this is on Roundhill Music, and they are a Southern California hard rock outfit that has been knocking around for probably around 2 decades now, and they're very recognizable because of the raw vocals of their singer Josh Todd, but they've really kind of traversed interesting territory in the way that they mix certain elements of hard rock that's like rock and post-grunge, punk, and even a little bit of rockabilly. So they preserve that core sound, and I think, you know, fans of theirs will, of course, you know, be very familiar with this and love it, but they're mixing some a little bit more of a classic rock type styling on this particular record. They're borrowing from like AC/DC and Guns N' Roses and that kind of sound. But anyway, if you're like just feeling like you want a little fun, you know, kind of earthy rock and roll, this is it. And I really enjoyed this. I thought it was just great. So anyway, that's Buck Cherry, Hellbound. And that's my pick this week. So a few other things that I thought I wanted to just showcase for you because they were pretty good. This one is Lucy Dacus, and this is called Home Video, and this is a limited edition on clear vinyl or black vinyl, and this is on Beggar's Banquet. And you might remember her. She had the, you know, her last album kind of garnered that single, that Night Shift, which is just really great. She's a wonderful songwriter. This features actually vocal contributions from Boy Genius bandmates like Julian Baker and Phoebe Bridgers on here too. So this was, like they say, built on an interrogation of her coming of age years in Richmond, Virginia. Many of the songs like start the way a memoir might start, you know, just kind of you know, romancing, like in the summer of '07, I was sure I'd go to heaven, but I was hedging my bets at VBS. Anyway, on all of them, you know, she's got real compassion, honesty, and humor in her songwriting, and very best of the, you know, kind of autobiographical writing that you might come across. So she has a real ability to use her personal experience, draw from that, and portal it into the universe. Okay, she's great. So like I said, clear vinyl or the black on this, okay? And next up for you, this little gem is pretty great too. This is John Grant, and this is Boy from Michigan. This is 2 LPs. This is on Partisan Records. So, you know, there are like few modern day artists that are really more fascinating than this guy. He's from his early days in the Czars, to this melodic masterpiece that was his debut solo release, that Queen of Denmark. He's never stopped experimenting, and let's see, he doesn't shy away from confronting the listener with some very deeply personal lyrics. You know, you kind of got to buckle up for this guy, but yeah, intensely personal. And on this, he goes even further than he's ever really done before, and that gives this album an edge that previous John Grant releases maybe don't have, but it's really makes for a really rewarding and highly enjoyable listen. So once again, he's just spot on with being expressive, and again, really amazing songwriter. So you may want to check this one out too if you want to dive deep with John Grant. And the other one, okay, this is Faye Webster, I Know I'm Funny, haha, and this is on Secretly Canadian, and it's her most realized record. It's continuing to bloom from her 2019 breakthrough and Secretly Canadian debut, Atlanta Millionaires Club. Her sound draws as much from lap steel singer-songwriter pop of the 70s and teardrop country tunes as it does from just audacious personalities of her city's rap and R&B community. So, you know, she's another one that's just like heavily influenced by different genres, way different on the spectrum, but, you know, comes up with that to write good songs. And you know, one of her famous, like, or not famous, but a real good one-liner of hers is, "You make me want to cry in a good way." It's like kind of like this real instant classic kind of a feel to it, but it's like a simple melody arrangements that makes you really feel like it's been around forever. But you know, I like her because she is in this female singer-songwriter, you know, arena, but she's not like aping the voice of Phoebe Bridgers like so many of them do. And it's really authentic. It's really good. So good job for her. She's really doing well with that. Okay, we have like piles to get through, so we won't putz around here. Okay, this is Anushka. This is Yamea, and this is on clear vinyl. This is on the True Thoughts label. It's a debut. This is a soul and electronica duo. And again, yeah, clear vinyl for them. Okay. Next up, this is Gaspard Auge. This is Escapades, and this is on the Because Music label. And this is one half of Justice. And so this one, anyway, it's an instrumental album, but very familiar sounds for you know, people that are fans of Justice. And you'll like this too, but you know, pretty interesting, good stuff. Okay. Next up, we have Daniel Avery, and this is Together in Static, and this is on the Mute label. This is the first, let me see, electronica songs, and developed, the songs that are on this were specifically developed for live performances, but it ended up that they just, you know, decided to do an album for him with this. Yeah, so anyway, electronica, okay, that kind of stuff. Seems like they were kind of heavy on the electronica this week. All right, this is Tony Bennett, Legend. This is on gold vinyl. This is on Stardust label, and this is the first time ever on vinyl, and they're recordings from the late 50s, okay? Next up, I don't know why we brought this in, but anyway, this is Justin Bieber. This is Justice, and this is the picture disc here. This is 2 LPs. So we've got the picture disc, and it's sealed here, so I can't open it for you, but there's that and there's that. Let's see. It's on Def Jam, and it's his 6th studio album. Let's see. Album features hit singles, Holy, Lonely, Anyone, Hold On, and Peaches. And there's the regular version on just regular black vinyl if you want that. So, okay. Then we have Bill Evans Trio. This is On a Friday, Even. And this is 2 LPs. And this is on Craft Recordings. And this is newly discovered live performance from 1975 in Vancouver. And so for nearly half a century, the tapes just lay forgotten. So they, you know, brought this out, and it's still the way that they've like mastered it and brought it. It's very, very fresh and crisp, and sounds just like it did in 1975, obviously. But Caroline, Skydiving Onto the Library Roof. This is a 12-inch, and it's rough trade. This is in a London 8-piece who kind of combine emo, and folk and minimalist classical. 12-inch, just I guess they're second for rough trade, something like that. Okay, then this is Sonny Clark, Cool Struttin'. This is on Blue Note. It's 180 gram from 1958. You know, he's like a hard bop pianist. And okay, this is all analog mastered, you know, from 1963, I believe. All analog mastered from the original tapes, okay? All right, next up, this is Alice Cooper and classic album School's Out. This is an alternate version on 180 gram. It's the Friday Music. It's on Friday Music, and it is a limited edition Van Anniversary edition. Okay. There. It doesn't say anything about it being colored vinyl, but you know, it feels like it probably should be. This is Elvis Costello with Steve Naive, and this is La Face de Pendule à Coucou. This is an EP, and it's on pink vinyl, and this is 6 selections from the Concord Records Hey Clock Face that came out in 2020, I want to say. Anyway, this is all sung in French. Elvis widening his scope further and further all the time. This is Dance Gavin Dance, the Tree City Sessions. This is on mint, black, and gold tricolored vinyl. It's 2 LPs. It's on Rise Records, and you know, it's if you know Dance Gavin Dance, is pretty like, you know, rough and ready. Okay, so that's that one. Miles Davis, Merci Miles, live at Vienne. This is 2 LPs. It's from Rhino, and this you know, Miles had, of course, at this time was just combining all these genres to sort of like make his own genre out of, you know, nobody could touch him anyway. He was like mixing jazz, classical, funk, R&B, and rock, and, you know, really producing this hybrid of his own style. So this, it's all captured here for you. Musical farewell to France and the world from Miles's final tour. And so he's on trumpet, Kenny Garrett on saxophone, Duron Johnson keyboards, Foley lead bass, Richard Patterson bass, and Ricky Wellman on drums. Okay, some people will keep track of that. So, okay, this is Matthew Deere, Preacher's Sigh and Potion. Preacher's Sigh, the Lost album, they call this. This is on yellow and black vinyl. This is on Ghostly International. This is an electronic artist producer. Songs created between 2008 and 2009 in Michigan and Texas. That's what this is all about. All right, then we have the Drifters. The Drifters Golden Hits. This is also 180 gram. This is on Atlantic Catalog group. And this is from 1968. It has the artwork from the original sleeve, and yeah, it's classics. All right, so now we have Dyke and the Blazers. This is Down on Funky Broadway. This one was from Phoenix, 1966 to 1967, 2 LPs on Craft Recordings. And these funk legends had 5 previously releases to this. And so anyway, this reissue is back. It's vintage desert jams from the legendary musicians who helped write the lexicon of funk. Features 5 previously unreleased recordings, includes a 12-page insert with extensive liner notes. I think I had misspoke there for my notes. I couldn't read my own handwriting. Yeah, I said 5 previous releases. No, I meant 5 previously unreleased tracks on this one here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Because the thing is, here's, I got a message. This one was Hollywood, 1968 to 1970. This one has 16 previously unreleased tracks. Arlister Christian went by the nickname of Dyke, and he was sadly gunned down in Phoenix when he was only 27 years old. So I think they were saying it was like, you know, somebody out on the street just, you know, killed him. So it went way too soon. But anyway, yeah, so they were real pathfinders in that, you know, funk arena. So I know a lot of people will be very happy to have those back on vinyl. Okay, so then we have Selena Gomez. This is called Revelacion, and this is on Interscope, and it's her first ever Spanish album, Spanish singing, you know, all the lyrics in Spanish. Okay, so next up is the Goo Goo Dolls. This is Rarities. This is on WIA. So this is 20 rare and unrehearsed, no, rare and unheard songs. I got to get better handwriting here. From 1995 to 2007, it consists of like B-sides, live music, radio performances, and acoustic stuff. Okay. All right, this is Gorgon City, Olympia. This is on clear vinyl. It's 2 LPs. This is on the Astral Works label. This is like 18 house tracks that are rooted in club culture, and they're just pure escapism. They're just wanting, people to get happy and go back outside again. Okay. Next, let's see, this is Gym Class Heroes and As Cruel as School Children. This is the 25th silver anniversary, so it is on silver vinyl to commemorate that. It's through Warner Brothers. It's on Warner Brothers and Fueled by Ramen. It's the 3rd studio album. It's like alternative hip hop is what this is, okay? Then we have the great PJ Harvey, White Chalk. This was, let's see, it's on Island. This was her 7th studio album, and it's got that great track, Went Under Ether, you might remember. Oh, beautiful, beautiful song. But anyway, this, is keep going in the way that they're releasing these PJ Harveys and accompanying it with the demos of the same record. And let's see, this... Yeah, just like, 7th studio album, but again, you get all the extra kind of love from the demos on this one. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we love her. Okay, this is Hiatus Coyote. This is Mood Valiant, and there's 2 versions of this. One is the deluxe on glow in the dark vinyl. That's here. And the other is just the black vinyl. This is on Brain Feeder. And it's the first in 6 years, and it showcases the vast musical and just sheer range that they have. It's actually it's been sampled heavily by acts like Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce and Drake, and even Q-Tip. But these are just 4 white guys from Australia, but they just know how to get down. And so anyway, this is what that is, okay? Next up, this is Horror Pops Live at the Wiltern, 2 LPs. This is from Cleopatra, 180 gram. It's their first ever live record, and it's like psychobilly stuff. And this was recorded in 2020, right before everything closed down. And it's double gold vinyl. It's a limited edition, okay? And this is Hypnotic Brass Ensemble. This is a mindfulness drill. This is on black and white. I think it's a swirl kind of a vinyl here. And it's on Jaguar. And it features Moses Sumney, Perfume Genius, and Sharon Van Etten reimagining Richard Young's Safi. Okay, so that's what this is. Hypnotic Brass Ensemble, yeah. And they're calling that black and white explosion color. So it's probably some kind of thing like that. All right, this is Interpol. This is Our Love to Admire, 2 LPs on Matador. It's the 2007 classic 3rd album from Interpol. Then we have Etta James, Montreux Years, 180 gram, 2 LPs. Boy, see, everybody just puts doubles out now. It's almost like just the regular thing these days. This is on BMG Rights Management. And we have Killing Joke. This is on what they're calling Pylon Green vinyl. Now this one is 3 LPs, and this is fully remastered, including tracks appearing on the vinyl for the first time. Okay, and it's on Spine Farm. Okay. All right, this one, here we go. Lady Gaga, Chromatica. If you missed out on getting the color version on Record Store Day, you can now get it on the black vinyl. It's on Interscope. It's her 6th studio album. And let's see, it's 180 gram, 28 page LP book. It's a collectible zine, never before seen Gaga images and artwork. So anyway, it's here now, all dressed up with a proper cover, and it's deluxe, but just the black vinyl. So that Record Store Day release went like that. I mean, so fast. All right, then we have Mother Mother. This is Inside. This is on Warner Brothers. It's the 8th studio album. This is a Canadian indie rock band. They have been making records. Obviously, this is their 8th, did I say? Yeah, 8th. So they've been making records, doing all right. But somehow in 2020, something of theirs went viral on TikTok. So, there we go. And here they got an album because, they're in demand. All right. This is the Mountain Goats, Dark in Here. There's blue vinyl on a gatefold with a digital download. This is on Merge, by the way. And this is the third album in just over a year. So it's a little bit of overload from these guys. It also just comes on regular black vinyl. There's strong songwriting. It's kind of got that jazzy, sleepy kind of quality to it. They're calling this limited edition 2 LP High Noon Somewhere Blue Etched Vinyl. So, everybody's has to have like a funny kind of a color. Just say blue. It's blue, So 12 songs for singing in caves, bunkers, foxholes, and secret spaces beneath the floorboards. Okay, there you go. This is Peter Murphy, and all Peter Murphy stuff is getting reissued here through Beggar's Banquet like this. But this is called Last and Only Star, and this is an album of rarities. This is on gold vinyl. Let's see, 10 rare tracks that are demo versions, remixes, and edits. Okay. Yeah. So, all of his other stuff is getting reissued through them too. And I guess this was, he had a hand in like kind of curating this too, what was being put on here. So, okay. This one is Jennifer Nettles, Always Like New. This is on the Concord label, and there's a country, I think they're a trio, maybe more of them. But anyway, they're a country act called Sugarland, and she is the front person for that. But this is more pop stylings than country. Okay. This is Nine Inch Nails, Hesitation Marks, 2 LPs, Sony Legacy. This was their 8th studio album from 2013. You can get that now. Okay, then we have Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap, 2 LPs on Atlantic. This was the debut and his only studio album. It was from 2018. I mean, he'd released some, indie stuff before that, but this was his only, studio full length. And before he was another one that was killed by someone. So anyway, you can get that one now. This one is Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, Back the Way We Came, Volume 1. This is from 2011 to 2021 on green vinyl, 2 LPs on Sour Mash Records. And it's a compilation of 10 years created and compiled by Noel Gallagher. All right, then this is Old Sea Brigade, Motivational Speaking, and it is on blue vinyl. It's limited edition, and I don't have anything to say about this. I don't know what that's all about. I'm sorry, guys. Can't hear it all. This is Pom Pom Squad, and this one here is Death of a Cheerleader. It's on red vinyl, and this is on City Slang. It's just like American Adolescence with a kind of a camp style to it. Okay, so it's a fun record. Mia Baron, she's the force behind it, and one of 2021's fiercest new albums, that from Nylon Magazine. Okay. Then, let's see, we have Queensryche. This one here is Empire, 2 LPs. This came out, and it's on Capitol. It came out in 1990, and this one was like kind of their most commercially successful record. And I don't have it to hand to show you, but also Queensryche reissue of Operation Mindcrime, their 3rd album, is also out today too. All right, then we have The Roots, and this is Do You Want More? This is the Deluxe 3 LP on Geffen. It's the 25th anniversary edition. It's like a rap and hip hop. Okay, that's all right. Then we have Sleep Token. This is called Jaws, and it's on clear vinyl on Spine Farm, and it's a 10-inch, so I'm sure you can kind of get the gist of it. Spine Farm. Okay, now we have Spelling, and this is called The Turning Wheel. Okay, this is on Sacred Bones, and this is the 3rd full-length release. It was self-produced, and their singer, Krista Cabral, she kind of describes it as faith freak folk. But anyway, this was also, very impressive. There is a digital download in here, and there's this version that's the black vinyl, and it also comes on the orange vinyl. You'll be able to tell that by this orange band, if you come in the store to buy it. That's how you can figure out which one it is. Okay, and that also is out on cassette today too. All right, then we have the Marias, or the Marias. This is called Cinema, and it's on Atlantic, and it's like pop music. Okay. Then we have Throwing Snow. This is called Dragons, and it's on the Houndstooth label. It's the 4th LP on orange vinyl. And it kind of, the way they describe it is it occupies the space between science and ancestral wisdom. So pretty lofty there. But marbled orange vinyl, 180 gram. It also has 3 art prints and a download card inside, okay? This here is Tillian Factory Reset, and this is on clear pink and blue vinyl. It's on Rise Records, and this is actually, this is the 4th studio album from the Gavin Dance frontman, Tillian Pearson. So that's what this is all about. Okay, and then we have, all right, this is Toto with a little help from my friends. This is on clear vinyl. It's 2 LPs, and this is at the Players Club label. And this came from one night of music in 2020 that kind of, reunited them, a lot of them. This band's gone through so much in their lineup. They've changed it up, I think, something like 15 times since they started out. But anyway, it's got some of their, big hits on it, I guess. Steve Lukather, they're one, I think, original guitar players on here. But I don't know. You'd have to know Toto to know who's recognizable and everything. But another double that we've got going. Okay. Then this here is the Vandals. I saw her in a Mustang, and this is on what they call Ford Blue vinyl. It's on Beat Rocket Records. Okay, this is, they're Florida garage punk, but they have made this kind of retrospective, where they kind of cover Kinks, Beatles, and let's see what else on here. I can't, Lieber and Stoller type stuff, but anyway, if they hadn't have been so offensive when they first came out, they might have gone a little further. But anyway, this is just interesting. It's a whole lot of profane. Let's see. More studio nuggets and loads of live takes of their interpretations of the Kinks, the Knickerbockers, and a batch of Beatles and more. Okay, that looks, that's pretty fun. All right, this is a various artists eccentric disco. And it's what they're calling Party People Pink, which I'm assuming is this pink color here. It's on the Numero label, and it's just, grooves and bubbly synths and soaring strings and big vocals, just like the disco era. Maybe you probably don't remember it, but, it was like that. This is Jessie Ware. And this is What's Your Pleasure, but this is the Platinum Pleasure Deluxe version of this on Interscope, and it's the original album plus 6 new songs on here, okay? So, I think that's been threatening to come out for a while, but finally it kept getting pushed back, and it's finally here if you're interested in that. Okay, so here we are rounding out the end of June, so happy Pride, everybody, and Siren is a big supporter of the LGBTQ plus community, and we are, we're just all of the same mindset that nobody should ever have to be made to feel less than. And we have a long way to go, but just stay positive and equality someday. But just think about that for a minute. Pride isn't just a month or a weekend of celebration. Pride is every day, every hour, every minute. And So anyway, stay strong and support each other. And I think that's it. There's more stuff obviously that came out today, but we're just trying to give you a little sampling here. So we're open every day from 10 till 4. And if you want to come in this weekend and get one of these wonderful releases or something else, there's a whole world of back catalog here too. And vinyl is having a hard time getting pressed these days, but we still have a lot for you. So I hope you find something you love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.